Good to see you guys. How are you? Good to see you. Good to meet you all.
It's so important that we invest in education and in our parks. So I'll say a few words, but Ed, why don't you come over and kick us off here, the alderman of the 14th Ward, the longest serving alderman in the history of Chicago. He started with Noah, when Noah was building a boat some years ago. And he's still with us today. How about it? Take it from there, Ed.
Thank you, Governor. I only look like Noah. I'm not really the head of the Noah's Ark. Well, good afternoon, folks, and welcome to Archer Park. An important day for all the people that live and work in this community. It was following World War II that this parcel of land was set aside to serve as green space for social and recreational purposes for the children and families who lived in the area during a time when Chicago's manufacturing districts were rapidly expanding. They were designed here to meet the growing needs of the post-war industrial world. Archer Park opened for the benefit and enjoyment of the neighborhood in the 1940s, but without a field house that could accommodate basketball games or gymnastics or physical fitness or other indoor activities. It took a number of years, but through the efforts of local leaders, members of the Archer Heights Civic Association, two of whom are here today, Stan and Tom, and Governor Sam Shapiro and the General Assembly of Illinois, an appropriation was approved, and this field house opened in 1970. Over time, the field house became an integral part of the community, serving children from 3 neighborhood schools. And as a matter of fact, in the year 2013, over 3,000 residents were enrolled in Archer Park programs. That's quite an accomplishment. But like all buildings that are in continuous use over the decades, structural improvements to the facility became necessary. And we're pleased today to mark the fact that Governor Quinn, working on behalf of the people of Illinois, has taken time out of his hectic campaign schedule to join us. The governor is going to tell you more about this special grant program that's been set aside to make necessary improvements to Archer Park so that this field house can continue to serve the needs of the community and the requirements of literally generations of neighbors to come. So Governor Quinn, thank you so much for being with us today. Welcome to Archer Park and to the 14th Ward of Chicago. And I want to promise you, Governor, that we're going to do everything we can between now and Election Day to make sure that you return to the governor's office to continue serving the great people of the state of Illinois, the land of Lincoln. Congratulations for all that you've done. Keep up the good work.
Thank all of our neighbors who are here today. We look forward to the Archer Manor versus West Lawn baseball game coming up. I said to some of our players here, today I'm going to be at the Sox game later tonight. Paul Konerko, he's retiring. He had a great career. Hit that grand slam in the 2005 World Series. We won the World Series, and we got to do it again, hopefully next year. Okay, I'm a White Sox fan, and I want these boys and girls to really have a chance to learn the game of baseball. I played Little League myself. I was a catcher. I caught for really 7 years after Little League, 3 more years. And it's a great way to make friendships that last a long time. I met one of our best pitchers. I hadn't seen him in 50 years, and then 50 years later you meet him, it was like yesterday. And so it's so important that these young kids get a good start. And I want to thank all the parents, all the volunteers who make this possible. It's so important that we, who are a little bit older, give some of our time and effort to help our kids' future. And that's why we're making an investment today in a very important park. Ed gave the history. It's really special that this came about. but this was almost 45 years ago or so, 43 years ago. We got to invest, and so our state is investing $375,000 in it, working with our park district. You're going to hear from Pat LeVar in a moment. We want to invest $500,000 altogether with the park district to make sure that we keep it up to date, especially the field house. We want that to be available. Not every day in Illinois is exactly like this one. We have a few cold days that require us to be inside. We want that field house to be 21st century ready for gymnastics, for fitness, for opportunities that you can do inside. And it's so important to have a great park, which helps after-school programs, weekend programs, programs in the summertime with day camp. You learn a lot. All our kids need a good start. And that's why I want to make sure our state is always there investing in our students, in our kids, in our parents, in our parks, in our schools. And that's what a decent society is all about. We passed the law a few years ago. I want to thank Ed for helping get it passed. It gives us the resources to invest in parks here in Chicago and in the suburbs and downstate. We're all in this together.
Last time I was out here was about a year ago, dedicating these lights, manning the organization. It wouldn't have been done without Chairman Burke. So let's give Chairman Burke a round of applause for the boys and girls manning the lights. Governor, I couldn't be more happy to be here at Archer Park for this incredible announcement. Under your leadership, since you've been governor, through the state park grants, there's millions and millions and millions of dollars from the State House came back to the Chicago Park District for tons of projects like this one here at Archer Park. Governor, on behalf of Superintendent Kelly and the Chicago Park District, we can't thank you enough. The governor has been, as I said, a friend to the Chicago Park District for many years. He understands the importance of parks and how parks benefit communities, our children, and our city. We would not be able to fund the capital improvements that our patrons want and deserve for the parks without the state parks grant assistance. So again, thank you, Governor, and thank you, Chairman Burke.
All right, well said there, Pat. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm Pat Quinn, that's Pat LeVar, and two Pats are better than one. You want to tell you that?
Definitely, Governor Quinn, thank you very much for this opportunity. Alderman Ed Burke, Patrick LeVar, thanks so much for coming to the wonderful Archer Park, where Archer Manor Little League has been in existence since 1952.
Wow.
During that time, we've played a lot of games, done a lot of good stuff here. The current board that we have in place right now has been together going on 8 years now.
Wow.
And we've done some great things. We've averaged about 300 kids, ranging from the age of 5 to the age of 14. We just started growing our softball program. We have girls softball beginning at the age of 7, going through the age of 14 as well. So that program's ongoing, and Tammy Pike, our vice president, spearheaded that initiative, and it's ongoing, and it's been growing steadily. So currently we have 12 teams going on for our fall league. It's about 150 kids. We do like the partnerships, just like you mentioned, the partnerships that we have with the local parks. So we do play interleague games, as we call them, and our partner West Lawn is here today. I think McWayne Park is going to come here later this afternoon. Everything is ongoing. We did, as you mentioned, our hero Omar Torres. We did retire his number. He was number 21 here at Archer Park, and he did also attend St. Richard, which is right down the street there. And being involved with the parish there, we also retired his number there as well. So his flag does hang here every day, honoring his memory, honoring the commitment that he did for all of us here. So we do also have that. So again, on behalf of Archer Manor Little League, our president Juan Paez, thanks again for this opportunity, and look forward to all the improvements and anything we can do. We'd be happy to do our part.
Thank you, Manny. I appreciate his commitment. Omar is always in our hearts. I think it's important we not forget. I think all our kids want to play baseball. Life is like the game of baseball. You play it every day. It's not the kind of breaks you get, but the kind of game you play. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're here.